All right. Hello. How are you? It's a gloomy day where I am at. Hopefully, the weather is better for you. Checking the sound, making sure everything is okay. All right. Sound is good. I hope. If you do join me during the actual live, someone downvoted me. If you do join, please feel free to chit chat with me and let me know if you are encountering any issues with the live stream. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your energy. I'm just going to use my ritual oil. I should be getting sponsored for marketing. This is amazing, this oil. It's made from the blue lotus flower, and it was used in ancient Egypt. And the company, I believe, is in New Zealand that I buy it from. But I feel its effects immediately. Like I use it before I meditate. I use it when I'm trying to connect. As soon as I apply it, I'm like, anyhow, I'm just using it now while I wait. I've actually done an ASMR, I think, ASMR video about it. Anyhow, there's actually probably, I don't know who's going to join, if anyone, because I've been so not doing a lot of content. So perhaps people have forgotten about this channel. Anyhow, I wanted to come on here. Someone is here. I wanted to come on here to talk about something, a message that I keep getting. And it might sort of branch out into other things because there's been a lot of turbulence. There's been a lot of ups and downs. And there's also been a lot of disconnect and connect. And because of that, there's been a lot of very powerful messages that have come through. Tamsi, salam alaikum. I'm in good mood finally. Me? No. Today is actually not a very, like, I've been higher vibrationally than this, but I also don't want you to think that I only come here when I'm in a horrible mood and do terrible live streams bitching about life. It's a hit and miss for me right now. It has been, like I said, very, very turbulent. And the life events that I have been going through have ranged from catastrophic to amazing. So, this is, for me, the current energies. I don't know, like, I can go to bed one night, connected, having an amazing day, a very productive day. I'm not worried at all. I'm 100% in and trusting. And then the next day I wake up completely in the dumpster. No, I'm not bipolar. For those who are thinking this is probably some form of psychosis, not bipolar. A lot of people are actually experiencing this, which is nice to hear. Not that I want other people to suffer, but it's just nice to hear that I'm not crazy. I did want to come on here and talk to you about, I do want to tie in the soul purpose without sounding too woo-woo. The soul purpose, your soul purpose, with your dreams, desires, things that you want to achieve in your life, things, not necessarily plans and goals, but a dream, a hope that you have inside you that perhaps you don't act on, you don't think you ever can achieve. Perhaps people tear you down when you speak out loud, people shame you, people guilt you, people laugh at you, people mock you, doesn't matter, bully you, because your dream is crazy. And this time period that we're in, the collapse of the old, the new that hasn't probably manifested enough yet, at least in the form of external systems, external powers. And And the shift, the shift of this world with the universe wanting to manifest through you. So all these points are things that have been coming through for me. And they came through in a form of a download that I did write about in my Patreon, and I made it available for everyone because I'm no longer on Substack. Everyone can read it. I don't know if you have to create an account on Patreon or not. That's not about me. That's you can decide that. But I did make that download available. And this is sort of branching off and talking more about that, but sort of diving into your soul purpose. I don't want to make this about me. I think I've done enough live streams telling you how much my life is falling apart. Nothing has changed. My life continues to fall apart. It's been falling apart for years. It's just now culminating. How are you? I'm so Brielle. Brielle, I miss you. I think about you a lot, Brielle. Brielle, I'm good, honey. I'm good, surviving. I'm very happy you made it to the live as well. I'm very grateful for your energy. Brielle, I consider you to be a friend. I consider you to be an ancient soul. An ancient soul. I connect with that significantly. When you're an ancient soul, it's difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy. So welcome, Brielle. Welcome, my friend, my old friend. All right. How to get into this without sounding not dramatic, but fantastical? You know, I'm trying to uplift you, and I don't want to sound fake. But I just want to explain that from my many the things that I've been learning from either from spirit, the things I get, or from my readings, I've not shied away from any form of esoteric ancient teachings in any language, in any culture, or in any religion. I studied Sanskrit, Sufism, spirituality. I've even looked at modern day spirituality, which is very funny and very not spirituality. Buddhism, like anything that's esoteric in its nature. I've studied and I found the thing that ties everything together. I know what the truth sounds like. I know the vibration of truth, if you may, because I connect. And I'm not going to tell you that I connect with Jesus. I can teach you. I know what Jesus says. I don't know. I connect with the universe. That is what I say. The term, old terms and people who claim to connect with a deity or an entity and speak on its behalf, I'm done with all that. I'm really done with all that. I connect with the universe, with the higher realms, and everyone has that capacity. This is nothing special to me. I might have found a way that works for me, but everyone can do the same. And the messages that I keep getting, and that involves to me, not just to you. I'm not here to lecture to you. I might have started off wanting to lecture and thought I was this spiritual person and authority, maybe. I'm not. I've been very much humbled when it comes to that regard. I am not a spiritual authority. I'm just here to share stuff that comes through. We, all of us, including you, regardless if you believe this or not, and regardless if you know this about yourself or not, are here in this very strange, weird, divided time period for a reason. You might not know what this reason is. You might laugh when you hear this. You might say, "What? I don't believe in a soul purpose or that I'm here for a reason." I'm here to remind you. I'm just here to remind you that you are. You can go about your day not believing that you don't have a purpose and you don't have a soul purpose and there's no reason for you being here. That's fine. But that's not on me, that's on you. We have, each and every one of us, a very unique, distinctive soul purpose that remains dormant in you until at some point in your life or not, you realize it. Somehow, some way, something happens and you realize why you are here. It starts off very subtle, and I'm not talking from an egoic point of view. I'm talking from a soul universe point of view. You are a manifestation of the universe. I'm not going to use the term God. I'm going to shy away from the term spirit as well, because I want this to reach as many people as humanly possible, and I want it to make sense. You are a manifestation of the universe. The fact that you are here watching this is proof. You don't exist outside of this universe. We all know that the universe exists. And we are, whether we like it or not, manifestations, points of focus that the universe has decided to come and present itself in this world, in this realm, through you, your body, your mind. The way you interact in this world is a manifestation of the universe, as am I. When you have a dream inside of you, whatever that dream may be, and I want to just take a second to explain that the dream doesn't have to follow any rules or any laws. The dream may very well be viewed by the rules and the regulations of the society and the laws of the society that you live in as wrong. So long as your dream, your soul purpose, your internal desire, your innate desire that you sometimes stifle because people laugh at you and tell you, what the hell are you talking about? That'll never happen. You'll never be able to accomplish this because you have this, and that, and this person is saying no. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone, any living being, including Earth, including Mother Nature, including the land that you live on, so long as it doesn't directly or indirectly harm another creature that shares this space with you, that is your soul purpose. That is how you identify it. The example I'd like to give you is myself, because I cannot give many examples outside of myself. I've learned not to. When I was living in Saudi Arabia, the rule of the land, the rule of the authorities, and the society, and it had significant punishment if you broke those rules, was that women were objects. We were objects. We were sold. It's not necessarily sold, I mean, but we were handed over, and usually there's an exchange of money from our fathers, brothers, sons, even to a husband. You didn't exist outside of a male figure. Another thing, we had no freedom of movement. We had no right because we were seen as deficient in our minds and as sinful in our nature. That was the rule of the land. The rule of the land was also that I had to cover myself, my face, my body, from head to toe in black, by force, against my will, out of fear because some man might get enticed by seeing me and rape me, at which point I would need to be punished again more because I didn't cover up enough and the man had to rape me. So these rules somehow were okay in society and they were accepted. And if you thought that you were above them, the range of punishment was wide, from disownment to stoning to death, to jail, to lashing, to public humiliation, to many, many things. Some women who drove where I was growing up were exiled from the country after their reputations were muddied and they were called everything under the sun and whores, and their honor was, slandered. And now, the country that did all this when I was there, women are free to uncover. Women can drive. There's no more punishment. The religious authorities who carried out these laws and punishments are now gone. A lot of them are here in Canada, but that's a different story. And I kind of knew inside of me growing up that all of it was bullshit, and I broke every single one of those rules. I broke societal norms. I stood against them to the point that I wasn't just punished by the systems, I was disowned by my family. If I am to go back now, and I stood against the religion all itself, like altogether against it, and I openly became an ex Muslim, a crime punishable by beheading, by death. So those were all things that society poo-pooed, and rules were created to stop women from wanting these things. But yet I wanted them. I knew inside here that it was all wrong. And I ultimately knew that I wasn't hurting anyone when I did all those things outside of the punishment that I got. So I hurt myself. Yeah, sure. But I didn't necessarily hurt anyone. And I believe that was part of the sole purpose. Like, people like me are labeled black sheep. And there's plenty of examples of black sheep throughout history. This is me giving myself as an example in case you are a person who has a desire inside of you, who has a dream that right now you don't see you don't see it as ever happening, and people tear you down because you dare have a dream that is different than theirs, that is different, that society is not okay with. Society is not okay with your dream. You have to get the stamp approval of society. Yeah, the court of public opinion, as they say it. So you need to forget about all that. And that's difficult. I realize that, depending on what society you live in, what your dream is. These are things that are very unique to you. No one will know them but you. But a lot of them do stifle this little flame inside of us, because people don't want our flames. They dim it, and we dim it as well, especially if there's some kind of emotional harm, psychological harm, or physical harm that might come. I'm here to remind you of that flame, and that you need to tend to it. Not necessarily, go put yourself in harm's way. No, 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 I'm not saying that at all. I mean, go about it in a smart way, if you can, in a wise way. But I would also like to remind us all that we are here in this time period of high divisiveness and insanity, because the world is shifting. The consciousness on this planet is rising. The universe is really pushing through a lot of us to manifest, because we are evolving. We are in the process of a landmark evolution in human consciousness that will eventually lead to new structures, new ways of being, better ways of existing, better ways of doing things. And when you stifle your desire, when you stifle your dream, when you stifle something, there's a drive, this thing inside of you that wants to come through, but you're not sure how yet. You're afraid, you're scared, you don't believe in it yet, you don't believe in yourself, whatever the reason is. I'm here to tell you to maybe not stifle yourself. Maybe start small by, at the very least, believing in yourself, by allowing whatever it is the universe wants to manifest through you to happen. And that won't happen until you give yourself the okay. You don't need the okay from society. You don't need the okay from the corrupt politicians that have turned our world into a living nightmare. You don't need their okay. You just need to give yourself that okay. That's you giving your higher self, the universe, the green light. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I want to see this through. I want the universe to manifest through me, however small, however big. Get your ego out of the way, please. When you're doing any of this, the ego has to be in timeout, and you have to surrender to the concept that the universe wants to manifest something through you. You might not know the full potential or the full power or how this is going to eventually unfold and ripple throughout history, but neither did, Jesus. Neither did Jesus, if you believe in Jesus. Neither did Socrates. And I'm pretty sure we all know who Socrates is. If you don't, please Google. um, you don't know. And you'll never know until you give yourself that green light. It's not just you who will never know. The people who might be impacted by whatever it is the universe wants to manifest through you will never know. Perhaps a different way of being, perhaps a different life, a different something. So yeah, your dreams, your desires are important. And people don't need to know how important your dreams and desires are. The only person who needs to know how important your dreams and your desires are, because they are your sole purpose, is you. It's just you. That's it. That's the only person you need to work with. Nothing else. Everything else will take care of itself. That's the big sort of download that I have been getting. And it's because I have been going through my own fears. I'm going through a very unstable time period in my life, where it honestly, it can go either way. My life can just explode and something amazing happens, or it can completely just crumble and I am on the street tomorrow. And it's been like this, hanging by a thread for weeks now. And I've I've been afraid, and I've been shutting the door on what I believe to be my sole purpose, because I don't know. I don't know how to take the next step. I'm afraid. Society right now is, very against people like myself. The concepts, the ideas that I have are too much, and probably won't be. I'll give you an example. I don't see a future where humans pay taxes. I believe the taxation system is extremely outdated and that it is a system of fear. And I would like to see it crumble. And I believe there's a better way of existing without taxing humans. Yeah. But you say this to the average person where I live, they'll laugh at you. Not only that, they'll probably report you and say, oh, this person doesn't pay their taxes. Let me go report them. This is the system of fear. These are how systems of fear operate. And these are the systems they haven't crumbled yet, but they are. They are in the process of crumbling. And there's a very quiet revolt happening against these systems. Right now, I see it online. The educational system is outdated. The banking system is outdated. The government system is not just corrupt, but it's extremely outdated. Taxation of humans is outdated. Job markets, job industry are outdated. And the visions and the dream that I have for, I don't know how, for it to come to fruition, is all these systems dissolve and completely new systems appear. Completely new foundations with new regulations, with new ways, new concepts. The person who said there's no need to reinvent the wheel is, maybe it was right for a period of time, but we live in a time period where we do need to reinvent the wheel. You do need to find your creative power. You need to unleash it onto the world and just go for it. Again, no need to harm people. If you're harming people, that's not your sole purpose. That's not the universe manifesting anything through you. I don't know what that is. Yeah, you might want to look at that. If you're harming animals, if you're harming any creature, bugs, rats, even if you like the other day, they had rat poison out in the building that I'm in, and you can see little mice dead everywhere. And I'm like, is this the best way to do this? Is it? Like, it's the only way we know how to do it right now. And it's very lacking in compassion. It's very unconscious. I'm not saying let rats infest the area, but is this the best way to do this right now? Or is this perhaps another way? Maybe there's another way. Have we thought of another way, a more compassionate way? I don't know. That's just an example. I'm not complaining about the rat poison, although I would rather not see dead mice and dead rats. Anyhow, that's just, yeah, like I said, just one example. Your existence in this world is a manifestation of the universe. Your dreams and your desires is the universe wanting to expand itself through you. You should allow that to happen. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to do that. But maybe consider it. Maybe consider it. It will help us move not more quickly, but more smoothly into creating a new planet, a new type of life. And I say this to myself as well. Another example that I saw the other day, I was on YouTube, and it really caught my eye. They're, the streaming services like Netflix, Prime, whatever streaming services that are out there right now that you subscribe to get TV or watch programs. So there's this, there was an ad on YouTube, and she's like, "Oh, I don't consume unconscious media anymore." I'm not going to say its name because I don't want to appear as if I'm attacking these people or this platform. But they said the name of this conscious streaming service that is very focused on spirituality, conscious evolution, conscious awareness. It has all these documentaries, it has this, that, and positive and nothing negative. And I looked at the streaming service, and it's, I went to the website and I'm like, okay, I might be interested in subscribing. I don't know. And then I saw, two people and then another two people, and it's only those four people that control the whole thing. And you have to pay $20 a month to watch these conscious programs, And I'm like, okay, so you're a conscious streaming service. Number one, you're overpriced. I mean, that's fine. That's the price they chose. But why are you following a very unconscious business model? Why are you following the model of Netflix? If you're shitting on Netflix and you're shitting on Prime because their content is so unconscious, and you have this amazing conscious content, why are you following the same structure to deliver it to us? It might be fine. I'm sure they have people who have subscribed, but it had a very old, stale taste to it. And I'm like, so you don't want my input, you just want my money. Not, here, come collaborate with us. We want to interact with you. And if you want to support us, you can give us this money and you can be part of us or something, we want to reach out to you. If you're conscious, we want to hear what you have to say. No, it's just come support us. This small group of four very, rich people who take ownership of this conscious platform, and they create the content, and it felt very exclusive. And I'm like, you're following the same, I don't know. I'm like, you're just following the same old. I don't even know if you're the programs that you have are conscious. How do I know? Maybe give us a free sample. I don't know. But it struck me. I'm like, you're creating something new. Then create something new. Go for it. Go for it. Don't create something new on an old model and call it something new. My own pet peeve. You might be okay with this. All respect to you. I have no qualms with you. Just my own 2 cents worth. I will have to learn Sanskrit and probably Tamsi and probably Sufi mystic details from you, as I am trying to start clear mantra chantings. Maybe start a course on YouTube, or why? Please do. My gosh, I would be happy to collaborate with you, Tam. Please, for the love of the universe, please. And reach out to me. If you're in Patreon, reach out to me. I want this. I want this. But instead, I get either shit on my YouTube channel, suppressed by their stupid algorithm. God help us. How do we ever get out of this? This nonsense, AI and algorithms, and you have to please my God, it's insanity. Like, my channels are forever stuck, which is why I'm also stuck. I'm wondering. I'm like, how do I get myself out there? I'm suppressed everywhere I go. Oh, I'm not saying this because I'm a victim. I'm not. This is the reality. Yeah, sure. The algorithm has no feelings and it doesn't target me. Yeah, no, I agree with you. But there are people behind the algorithm. The algorithm is designed by human beings. I don't know what the fuck they think. Why does some, AI slop channel get thousands of views? Whereas I'm here talking spirituality and barely get whatever. I don't know. It is what it is until we get better platforms, I guess. But again, they'll tell you go to Rumble. Okay, I went to Rumble. Rumble is a somewhat new platform designed on an old structure. It's the same structure as YouTube. I don't know. You either create something new or you don't. It's not going to work. This half-ass bullshit we're doing, it's not going to work. And that's it. That's the universe manifesting through you and me. And we need to get ourselves out of this rut. And yeah, the universe will help 100%, but you also need to align. Align yourself. Align yourself. Yeah, don't when you half-ass, when you create something new on an old model, you're half-assing. The universe will help, but I mean, how much help can the universe do? How much new can come from something that's old? I don't know. But that's it. And that will help. The division that we're seeing on the planet will continue. The conscious will continue to become more conscious. The unconscious will continue. I don't know. They either become more unconscious or they start moving forward. And I guess, that's where we're at right now. That is where we are at. I see comments on Instagram, especially like political. Whenever you enter the political arena, get ready for horror. Like, you're going to see absolute horror. But you also see it on other. My gosh, the other day I was just scrolling through the unconscious media on Netflix, and something came on about Desi Bling. That's the name of the reality show, Desi Bling. And I just paused because the women looked so fake, and I just paused on it, and then it started playing like a little preview. And the preview was so toxic and so unconscious and so sad that people still gravitate towards this, and that these are the people with money. These are the people with money. They are completely poisonous. The energy emanating from the energy coming out of the mouths of the women as they speak, it just sinks. It just, like, it wraps around you and it sinks you. I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, these are still the people with power, right now. And the people with power, people look up to and they mimic, We're still here. And I'm not here at all. I watch this stuff and my jaw drops. And I wonder to myself, how much longer? Like, how much longer till I start to see people who are somewhat like, conscious and they speak to each other with some kind of respect? Even the spiritual channels that I go to that are so called conscious, good Lord, they'll talk to you about spirituality. They've learned some things from Eckhart Tolle and from I don't know who, and some yoga place that they went to Bali and they learned some stuff, and then they sink into complete unconsciousness when it comes to other things. Again, politics. They begin othering. I'm like, you cannot be spiritual and other anyone. You can say, okay, I don't like this. This is not how I think. But when you start othering people and blaming them and pointing the finger, you've lost the plot, honey buns. I don't know what to tell you. We are all a manifestation of one life force energy. We are all a manifestation of the one universe. We're no different. We're just different. We look different. We think different. We talk different. Sure. But we're all the same. So if you start attacking someone, if you're following a spiritual guru who's attacking a group of people or this person or anyone, it doesn't matter, please. I understand politics are divisive. But I'm saying go beyond. If you can dive to the depths beyond the superficiality of divisive politics and understand that we are all one. I'm not saying you love a person who hates you and wants to kill you. I'm saying say it. Say it. See the division and step away from it. Hold space for the people who want to fight. Let them fight. Don't go fight with them. If you can't safely stop it, don't get involved. Don't get sucked into the BS. Stay above it. We are the ones holding right now the sanity. The collective sanity, if it does exist, it's us. It's us. It's the people that you laugh at. It's the people that you think are woo-woo. It's the people that you think have lost their minds. We are the ones who are actually sane right now. I get yelled at in public, in real life. I get yelled at because I don't hate this leader, this Trump. You don't hate him? I'm going to tear a strip off of you because you don't hate the man that I hate. Can we step back and look at this? Just for a sec? Anyhow, sorry, I realize I went on a rant, but please reach out to me. I believe my email is on YouTube. I don't respond to any email. I even have people subscribe to my Patreon, and if you subscribe to my Patreon thinking that we're going to have some kind of relationship, please don't subscribe. All right? But do reach out to me on Patreon. I'm available through direct messaging. 0 represents darkness or black hole. Big Bang leads to 1 or light creation. From 0 to 1, back to 0. That's the complete cycle. Maybe. I don't know. I just, my heart aches right now for all of us. I mean, I'm going through the throes of it, but I don't want to make this about myself. The last live stream, which I made, unlisted it again, by the way, it was supposed to be a live for Patreon. And I did not realize that when I did it, it was still public on YouTube. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, 25 people ended up watching it and commenting. Yeah, that wasn't meant for YouTube, guys. I came on here, and when I go in Patreon, I talk more personal details with people. Not that I just make it about myself, but I do sometimes do that. And that live was intended for Patreon, so I didn't delete it. It's just back in Patreon where it was supposed to be, or it was meant to be. And that's it. That's the live that I wanted to come on here and talk to all of us, including me. Including me. A reminder that we are here for a reason. That reason is known as your soul purpose. Your soul purpose is the little flame inside here that gives you joy, that gives you happiness, that little dream. However small it might be, you need to hold on to it because that is what the universe is trying to bring into this world through you. That is the universe manifesting itself through you to help us all. To help us all. You're not here just to serve yourself. It is your sole purpose will serve you, but it will also serve the greater good of every being. I'm going to stop. Any questions? Any questions? Let me know. I will be popping into my Patreon soon. But again, if anyone who watches this would like to support me, feel free to subscribe to my Patreon. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Throw in your comments, your questions before I finish off and figure out what thumbnail I'm going to use. Brielle, are you still here? You're quiet. Anyway. And if anybody wants a private tarot reading, hit me up on Patreon. If you subscribe to the higher tiers, you get a tarot reading for free, or tarot oracle, whatever it is. One-on-one, like I can read your energy, I can help you with any kind of pattern. But yeah, if the lower tiers, you have to pay. Guidance for the month of June. I just gave you the guidance for the month of June, Tam. Yes. Great live. You speak the truth. I speak what I feel the universe wants me to speak. Doesn't necessarily have to appear as the truth. There are a lot of people who are lost in the illusion right now. A lot of people. A lot of people. All right. I love you. Thank you. Oh, Brielle? Oh, yeah, that's Brielle. Tam C, maybe that's what I will do in Patreon, hun. If you want a tarot reading, I have to wait until I'm energetically up to par. I'm not feeling it just yet, but this really came through very strong, this download. And it's still coming through. It's still coming through as I personally oscillate back and forth, back and forth. And it's funny. I told you, like, I don't know how it's gonna go for me because, like, in every form of esoteric teachings and spirituality, whenever a big shift is about to happen, especially in your personal life, your old life tends to dissolve. It falls apart. And it can actually feel like the ground, the earth underneath you is shaking. And to me, that's what it feels like. Like I'm wobbling. My foundations are extremely unstable right now. And it's funny, I said I had like CRA. I'm in a big fight with CRA, a huge fight, and they have a wage garnishing order against me if I work. And money has been so unstable that I've been looking at working. And I just got interviewed for like just accepted sort of to go do minimum wage work. And I'm being torn inside of me not to go do it because I know that I'm just going to be paying into a very, very corrupt system. And that hurts me more than CRA taking money from me. It hurts me when I know where our tax money is going. I'm not allowed to tell you where our tax money is going because I get sued. Anyway, I don't want this to become dramatic. But I'm being torn because I'm going to do something, which is go work, to just, I don't know. And it's not that I don't want to. I know that that's going to take a lot of my time away from doing what I love. But it is what it is. I have to deal with reality. Get a real job. That's what people like to say. They come here on YouTube and they leave a comment, get a real job. They like to say that because they don't know what a sole purpose is. And because the only way of making an income that they have known is the old way of being, where you sell your soul and your energy to someone else just to make some money. All right, that's my 2 cents worth. I hope you have a lovely Friday going into the weekend. And let me know. If you have any comments, please keep them respectful. All right, guys. I shall see you on the inside. And the inside is my Patreon. I hope you not only enjoyed this live, but that you find some benefit in it. All right.